In the last video, we showed you how to use the community feed, which is the page that I'm on right now. In this video, we're going to show some of the other features on the website that you can access from the For Residents tab here. I'm going to start from the bottom of the list and work my way upwards. So the first thing we have here is the resident directory. This is an optional feature that people can opt in or opt out of. It's a list of all the residents who have signed up for the site. I will show how to either opt in or opt out of that feature at a later time. The next thing we have here is the photo gallery. So I'm going to click on that. And here people can share photos from events or just from around the community or maybe from a hobby whenever they'd like. All they have to do is click add a gallery and give your gallery name. So I'm going to create a photo gallery for cat owners since y'all saw in the last video that I own a cat. Then it'll ask you to affirm that you've read the terms of use and click the submit button. So it's going to let you create the gallery and upload photos, but other residents won't be able to see them until it's been given approval from the office. So here it's going to go ahead and let me upload a photo. So I'll go ahead and pull one in here. And now you can see the photo that you just uploaded. You can add a description, you can use it as an album cover. And then if you want to see every photo in the gallery, you just have to click on gallery photos and it'll show you all of them. You can also click the admin button here to change the name of the photo gallery or the description. You can decide whether you want to allow other people to use the photo gallery or if you want to be the only person to use the photo gallery. And then you can also decide if people are allowed to react or not react to your photos. And if I go back and I click the photo galleries button, you can see that it has already appeared on my screen, but other residents again will not be able to see it until an administrator approves it. The next feature we have is groups. So these groups work like a Facebook group, and I have some already plugged into the website here for you to start using, but you're also welcome to start your own group. So any group that you're a member of has a green banner on it that says you're a member, and you can join a group by clicking the join button underneath the name of any group. And I have some super simple groups here just for Kingstown events or fitness. But we also have a group for every neighborhood. So let's say you're an Amherst Village neighborhood resident, you can come here and join the group for your neighborhood and connect with your immediate neighbors. So as I mentioned, anyone can launch a group. So I'm going to click launch a group. And let's say I want to start a new hiking club. I'll put in a title and a description. You can also upload a group photo, and you'll be asked to confirm that you understand the terms of use again. Just like with the photo gallery, you'll be able to edit the group after it's launched, but other residents will not be able to see it until someone in the office approves it. So you'll be able to now access your group. So starting from the left, you can add posts to a group just like the community feed. And if you'd like to review how to make a post, please go back to the previous video. There's an info page where you can have some basic information, like maybe some of the common areas that your group meets, or just things that you need residents to know before they become a member of your group. There's a group calendar that you can put your group events on. Any photo you upload to the feed will appear here. Any document you upload to the feed will appear here. You can see who all is a member of your group, and you can also see who is in charge of your group. You also have the option to to change your group's name or to give it a new description. You can decide if your group is interactive, which means everyone can post in the group or upload things to the group. Or if it's one way, maybe you just need to disseminate a lot of information and be the only person doing that, you can set it to one way. That button I showed you a few seconds ago, the info page button, this is where you'd fill in any text that would go there. You can also set a group photo and an info page photo. So this photo will go on the info page that I showed you a few seconds ago. The next feature on the list is reservations. So let's click reservations. Just like when we were using Town Square, we do expect you to make a reservation for certain services that we give in the office. So for example, our ballroom rental contracts, our ballroom tours, covenants meetings if you need to meet with one of our covenant staff members, a notary service, or a pool party contract. If you need to use any of these services, you'll need to make an appointment. So I'm going to click the top one here. I'm going to click the ballroom rental contract appointment just to show you what one looks like. So it's going to have some information about that amenity. Some of them have hyperlinks to other pages. So here I can actually click and download the community center brochure to keep for myself. Once you're ready to make the reservation, you can come down here to the calendar and select the date and time for your reservation. If you see a color like this on the calendar, that means that it is not available. So let's say I wanted to make an appointment for next Monday. I'll click on Monday. I'll click a time, and then it'll ask me for a reason for reservation. So I'll say graduation party in August. Hit the submit button. So it took my reservation, and then it's going to take me to show the record of my reservation on my account. You'll notice here it says pending. All of our reservations are pending until someone in the office confirms it. Once we confirm your reservation, you'll receive a notice that we've confirmed it. You can also cancel a reservation if you need to. So that's how to make a reservation. Let's look at some online forms. So on this website, we have the option to do some of our services through these online forms. So one of the very first ones you'll see here is the architectural review application for if you're making a modification to your house. I'll go into more depth on this one in a different video. We also allow you to submit concern requests. And again, I'll show how to do this in a different video. And then we also just have some general online forms. And this list may be different from the list you see when you get to the new website. But this is what I currently have created. And they work just like any other fillable form online. If you click on one, you'll be able to fill out the information, then hit the submit button. Next feature is the calendar. So we have a community calendar here. And the great thing about this calendar is you can not only see K-Rock events, you can also see group events. So that group calendar I showed you a couple buttons ago, those events will appear here as well. And you can filter what group you want to see events from, or if you just want to see the corporation's events, or if you just want to see everything all together. You'll notice that there's two different colors here. A purple event is an event that's sponsored by the corporation and is run by corporation staff. A blue event is a group event. So someone in a group made this event. It may or may not apply to you, but it's on here for your reference anyway. The great thing about this calendar is that you'll also be able to RSVP for events and purchase event tickets. So I'm going to click on an event that I created as an example here. Whenever you click on an event, it'll show you the title, the date and time. You can add it to a personal calendar. You can also click the map and see where the event is in the community. There will be a brief description, and then you can RSVP at the bottom. For this one, I set it to also sell tickets. So I'm going to say that I'm attending this event. It's going to ask me for my name. Okay. Then it's going to let me pay for the ticket on the website. So it'll take PayPal or a debit or credit card in the event you need to pay for something. Then the last feature here is the classified section. So this is where you can post a classified ad or look for them. And it works just like the community feed. You'll just hit add classified and put in the information. And if you need help with this feature, just go back to the previous community feed video and see how I put a post on the community feed. So that's all the features under the For Residents button. There's a couple things I'll revisit in later videos, such as how to do an architectural application, how to renew a resident pass, or how to submit a common ground concern. But thank you for watching this one, and I hope it helped you a lot.